Good morning, Facebook. We're here to practice yoga. So I have like a minute or so. If you show up and you have a request, go ahead and pop that up right away. We had a request for core and just yoga. So we can do that. And yeah, one more minute. I see two little people on Facebook. Hello, good morning. There's three. And I can't tell who they are because the names aren't popping up, but I just see the number in the corner. So good morning, whoever you are. Good morning, everyone. You got too much energy back there? We need to burn some core for sure. We got. All right. Good morning, Kitty. All right. So we'll go ahead and get centered to 9:30. Let's go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Lift your shoulders up and let them roll back and down. Hands on your knees, elbows soft under your shoulders. Eyes are closed or gazing down. And just notice how your breath naturally flows in and out of the body. And notice how when the spine is nice and tall, there's more room for the lungs to expand. And begin to deepen your breath, finding an equal inhalation, exhalation, in and out through the nose. Maybe an inhale for 4 and an exhale for 4. All those benefits of breathing deep, physically and mentally. Take some time to do that a little bit every day. And as you continue with your breathing, I'm going to continue with our reading from Pema Chodron, Comfortable with Uncertainty. Day 51, Deepening Tonglen. And if you remember, Tonglen is give and take. In Tonglen, after genuinely connecting with the pain and your ability to open and let go, then take the practice a step further and do it for all beings. This is the key point about Tonglen. Your own experience of pleasure and pain becomes the way that you recognize your kinship with all beings. Practicing Tonglen is the way to share in joy and the sorrow of everyone who's ever lived, who's living now, and who will live. Whatever discomfort you feel becomes useful. I'm miserable, I'm depressed. Okay, let me feel it fully so no one else has to feel it, so that others can be free of it. It starts to awaken your heart because you have this aspiration to say, this pain can be a benefit to others because I can be courageous enough to feel it fully so no one else has to. The joy that you feel, the sense of being able to open up and let go also becomes a way to connect with others. On the out breath, you say, let me give away anything good or true that I feel, any sense of humor, any sense of the sun coming up or the sun going down, any sense of delight in the world at all, so that everyone else may share this and feel it. If we are willing, even for 1 second a day, to make an aspiration, to use our own pain and pleasure to help others, we are actually able to do it that much more. We can do this practice in any situation. Start with yourself. You can extend the practice to situations in which compassion spontaneously arises, exchanging yourself for someone who might want help or you might want to help. Then you move on to a slightly more difficult area, one in which compassion is not necessarily your first response. And then just stretch your arms out to the sides like you just woke up. And keep reaching. Splay your fingers wide. And now we're just going to wrap our arms around. Grab opposite shoulders and just tuck your chin in and round in. And then inhale, sit up tall, reach your arms out again. Stretch, splay your fingers wide. Now the tricky part, take the opposite arm on top. Which one was it? And round and squeeze it in. And if you don't do it, it's okay. And then inhale, reach it wide. Oh, someone's speaker's on Zoom. I heard a dog. And bring your hands together in front of your heart. Interlace your fingers, stretch them forward, round your back and tuck your chin. And sort of maybe wiggle your shoulders a little here. Notice what feels tight. So sending it out, now reach up high. Check out the ribs, make sure they didn't pop forward, bring the spine long. And then take the hands behind the back. Interlace your fingers, stretch them down towards the floor. Stay here or lift your arms up and away. And then drop the arms. And reach it back high. Exhale, right hand to left knee, twist it open, look over your left shoulder. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, hands down. And just take your legs out in front. So they're hips width apart and just a comfortable stance. And you're just gonna reach your arms forward and lift your heart. And just notice how that feels. Now take a gentle, keeping your belly engaged so you can lean back just a little bit. Not too far. If you start feeling it in the back, you've gone too far. And now squeeze and just sit up tall. And we're just gonna do it like that. So go ahead and lean back, like you're holding on to something in front of you, and then squeeze and come up. Let's do that 2 more times. Lean back, hold, squeeze and come up. 1 more time. And then squeeze and come up. And then just fold yourself forward over your legs. For those of you that showed up a little late, we had a request for chorus, so we're gonna have a focus there. And then sit up and make your way to hands and knees. Finding your tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Cat-cow tilts, you guys know it. When you inhale, drop your belly, lift your head. Exhale, arch high. Just keep moving with your breath. Any other wiggles feel good? You're always welcome to add them. Remember, it's your practice. And wait for your next exhalation. Return to a flat back. Look over your right shoulder to your right hip. Look around to the left. Come back to center and rest in child's pose. So remembering you can come here at any point during your practice. And then shifting forward, hands and knees, knees back at your hips. And take the right leg straight back. Toes on the mat. Find that stretch in your calf muscle. And you can just stay here pressing, or you can add that little rock, whichever feels better for you. And then keep the weight forward. Push the floor away. Lift the belly. Stay here or float the leg high. The leg is up. Circle the ankle. Reverse it. Press through the heel. Keep it here or left arm forward. Reach and pull both directions. Stay here or exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Keep going using your breath. We'll do 2 more or not. Reach out long. Put your hand down. Let your foot cross over the left. Look over the left shoulder toward your toes. Now swing it off to the right side in line with the knee and reach the right arm high. Circle the wrist. Reverse it. Keep it straight up or start to let it go back a little. Open your chest, release your back. And then bring your hand down, bring your knee in, and send the left leg back. Toes on the mat. Find that stretch. If it feels good to rock, you can rock a little. And then stay forward, push the floor, engage, float the leg. Leg is up, circle. Reverse. Press through the heels, stay there, or right arm forward, reach and pull. Stay there, or exhale, squeeze, inhale, reach. Use your breath. We'll do 2 more. Reach it out, put the hand down, let the foot cross over the right, look over the right shoulder towards your toes. Now swing it off to the left side, left arm high, circle the wrist, reverse. Keep it straight up or start to let it go back. Then bring your hand down, bring your knee in, and this time tuck your toes as you press your hips back. And then shift forward and press it up to down dog or stay hands and knees. If you're in down dog, pedal it out, walk it out, move it around, whatever feels good here, wake it up. And then press through both heels, holding, breathing. And then shift into plank. Remember, you can drop to the knees if you need to. We're going to hold here and breathe. And then put your knees down and come all the way out to your belly. Just keep your fingers under your shoulder. We're coming up into a little cobra. No weight on the hand. Should be able to lift them. And then lower down. Just put your left cheek on the mat. Wiggle your hips. And you can hang out here. Or bring your elbows under your shoulders, tuck your toes, scoop your belly. So some of you are going to stay right here, some of you are going to float the thighs up, and you're going to end up in an elbow plank position. So thighs lift, tailbone tucks, make sure you're not hiking or sagging, and it's a lot of core action. And you're breathing. Nice, 5 minutes. That's a joke, we won't do that. I won't do that to you.
Can we drop to our knees now?
Whenever you want to, go to your knees. And then walk yourself back into child's pose. So that's a good practice. You can always do that. There's a core challenge you can do where you start with like 10 seconds and make your way up to 5 minutes eventually. Alright, then shift forward and back up to down dog. So remember, strong core is longevity. Strengthen the core. All aspects of our lives. Go ahead and shift forward. Find your plank again. Hold it. Remember, you can drop to the knees if you need to. Make sure you're not sagging or piking. So none of this, none of that. Like mountain. And then when you're ready, the lower knees can stay lifted, or you're going to drop to your knees. You stay lifted, shift forward, lower. Inhale can be cobra again, or extend the arms, push the floor away, lift it upward facing. And maybe little wiggles, maybe look over your shoulders. If you're in cobra, forehead down. Let's all just tap our knees, tuck our toes, and go back to down dog. And then walk your hands and feet towards each other, making your way into ragdoll. Any movement that feels good here. Bend your knees, sway your hips. Shake your head yes and no. Grab elbows or don't. That on my head. And then bend your knees, squeeze your belly, stack your vertebrae. At the top, reach. Keep your arms up, relax your shoulders down. Take hold of your right wrist and pull it over to the left side. You can stay where you are, or you can add that right foot. You can take it behind, bend both knees, curtsy and pull. If you have another variation, feel free to take that. And go ahead, come up. And then grab the other side, pull. Keep it, or really the left foot goes behind and pull to the other side. I love this one. Go ahead, bring it back up and just drop your arms, touch your thighs, slide towards your toes. Keep it here, or take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and let the arms pull it. And then hands go back onto the sacrum before you reach down towards your feet. On an inhale, find Ardha Uttanasana. On an exhale, fold. On an inhale, come all the way up. Stretch it out at the top. Drop your tailbone. Only if it feels good, add it back. Come up straight before your hands come down. Drop your arms. Find your mountain at the top of your mat. I'm going to switch my mat around here because I have the camera a little too far one direction. All right, so mountain, top of your mat. Shoulders back and down, belly up. Take a moment, reconnect to your breath. And then on your inhale, arms high. On an exhale, folding forward. On an inhale, find Ardha Uttanasana. On an exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, take your left foot back. Drop your knees, sink into the left hip flexor. Shine your heart open. Check out your joints. Remember, they're safest when they're stacked. Wait for an exhale, hips back, toes lift, Ardha Hanuman. Make room for your hamstring by walking your hands closer if it's tight. Shift the weight forward. You can go hands and knees or down dog. You can cat-cow or add your flow. And on an inhale, let your left leg up. Turn the toes to the side so the leg goes higher. Bend the knee, open the hip. And then step that foot all the way up. Drop the back knee, sink into the right hip flexor, and shine your heart open. Wait for your exhale, hips back, toes lift, Ardha Hanuman. And then shift the weight forward, squeeze your belly. We're gonna keep this knee bent, and we're gonna step up into Ragdoll. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Stretch it out at the top. You can always add the back bend if you like it. Come up straight before your hands come down. Drop your arms, find your mountain. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step the right foot back. Now keep that right hand flat on the mat, left hand on the thigh, twist it open, look over the left shoulder, keep it low or reach that arm high. Wait for your exhale, put the hand down and step it back, rest or flow. Your body, your practice, you can rest in down dog, child's pose, you can add to vinyasa, get what you need. So we're going for 4 today. So either from hands and knees or down dog, let your right leg lift, turn the toes to the side, bend it, open it, or not. And then step it all the way up. Left hand flat on the mat. Right hand on the thigh, twist it open, look over the right shoulder. Keep it here or reach it high. Go ahead, bring the hand down, keep that front knee bent, step the back foot up, find Ragdoll. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, stretch it out if it feels good. And then hands to the heart. Drop your arms, find your mountain. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, push your shins away. Exhale, step the left foot back. Coming up for high lunge this time. You can hover or press your way up with your core. Find your pose and breathe. Nice. So hang out here. If it feels okay, we're going to add that hover again. Take the arms back, squeeze your belly, hover forward, and then inhale, reach back up. Exhale, hover back. Inhale, reach. One more time. Remember, you're using the core, the back stays straight, you're not rounding. Hold it. And then hands down. Step it back, rest or flow. Nice. And then when you're ready, left leg high, bend it, open it. If it feels good, you're gonna flip it. Let that toe touch down. Let the left arm come up alongside the ear. And then bring that hand back down and step the left foot up. You're coming up for high lunge. Push off the thigh or hover. Come up. Nice. Stay here or just like before. Exhale, hinge. Nice. Inhale, reach. Don't round the upper back. Exhale, hinge, straight spine. Inhale, reach. One more time. Reach it high. And then go ahead, hands down, step it back, down dog or child's pose, hold, flow, or rest. Nice, 3 more breaths. We'll do our other flip. 2, and a great
So when you're ready, right leg high. If it feels good, bend it, open it. If it feels good, flip it. Toe touches down. Right arm alongside the ear. Do the wild thing. And then bring that hand down and step the right foot up. Coming up for high lunge. Hold it. Nice. Stay right here, or left arm forward, right arm back. Nice. Arms up. Hands down. We're just going to step up with the left foot and back with the right. And then come up and we'll find that twist on the other side, or we won't. We'll find what works for us. Hang out, or it's right arm forward, left arm back. And then arms up, hands down. You can either step up to ragdoll or back to down dog. You can hold, flow, or rest. Nice. So if you went to the back of your mat, down dog, make your way back to ragdoll. On an inhale, find Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Let's stay here. Walk your pinky toes out near the edge. Find your squat. So remember, Malasana can be high, hips above the knees or in line with the knees, or drop it low. Find your perfect pose and breathe. It should feel good. If it doesn't, you're in the wrong position. Nice. Stay here as long as you'd like. When you're ready to exit, elbows above the knees, push together to come up. Stay here, or you can have a shot at crow if that's in your practice. So remember, palms are flat, heels about a foot or so behind the wrist, feet together, knees wide. Look forward, shift forward, keep it there, or squeeze the belly, lift one, maybe put it down, lift the other. If they both come up, work the tails together. If you're working on a shoe back, go for it. Nice thing, Anna. Remember, your shoe back is head forward, feet back really fast, and you end up in chaturanga. And then you can add a flow or not. And we're all going to end up in the back of our mat, either down dog or hands and knees. Take 3 more resting breaths. That's 1. That's 2. And 3. All right, so either from hands and knees or down dog, let the left leg lift. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, reach it high. So if this feels like too much, you're down here with the knee in. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Last time, extend. And then we'll all step it all the way to the top. Either press off the thigh or hover your way up. Find your high lunge. Take that back foot, turn it to the side, and open it out into warrior 2. Look over your left middle finger. And then just flip your hands, stretch it back, hold here. And then exhale, bend your knees. So we're gonna add that hug here. So go ahead and wrap your arms around, grab your shoulders, squeeze. Keep the knee track open, don't let it twist in. And then open it up and stretch it back. And then back to warrior 2. Give yourself a hug. Open up and stretch it back. Nice time, last time, warrior 2. Give yourself a hug. Warrior 2, stretch it back, hold it. Now keep your legs straight, bring your arms parallel. stretch your left arm out before it reaches down. Find your triangle pose. Trikonasana. Keep dropping the tailbone, lifting the belly. Make sure you're not rounding in, but you're pushing through that bottom shoulder. Find the place that works best for your neck. Up if it doesn't bother it, to the side, or down if it does. Don't look over top of your head. And then remember, there's a core option here for those of you that want to stick with the core. It's right arm alongside the ear. Squeeze the belly, maybe left arm meets it. Give yourself a high five. And then open it up and stretch it back. And then bend your knee. Cartwheel your hands down. And take it back, down dog, child's pose, vinyasa. Rest or flow, heat, or calm it down. Nice. Take 3 more resting breaths. That's 1. That's 2. And 3. So when you're ready, right leg high. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Last time, reach. And then step it all the way up. Come up for your high lunge. And then open it out to warrior 2. Find your warrior 2. Looking over the right middle finger. I'm going to flip around. And breathe. Remember your track and then you open, torso straight up. Flip the hand and stretch it back. Hold it here. And then bend your knee, go back to warrior 2. Now you're going to give yourself a hug. Inhale, open up. Exhale, stretch it back. Back to warrior 2. Give yourself a hug, open it up, and stretch it back. One more time, warrior 2. Give yourself a hug. Warrior 2, stretch it back, hold it. Nice. Now keep your legs straight, bring your arms parallel. Right arm stretches out before it reaches down. Find your triangle pose. And breathe. So remember, belly's still in, tailbone's still down. If you're adding that core option, remember everything's optional. It's left arm alongside the ear, squeeze the belly, right arm meets it, hold it or not. That is hard. Give yourself a high five. And then press to come up and stretch it back. And then bend your knee. Cartwheel your hands down. And take it back. Rest or flow, down dog, child's pose, and vinyasa. So let yourself have what you need. And then we'll take 3 more resting breaths. Down dog or child's pose for 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll all meet at hands and knees. Turn this around. Just do 2 cat-cow tilts. Inhale, look up. Exhale, arch up. One more time. Return to your flat back and then lower to your elbows, setting up for your dolphin. And interlace your fingers, make sure your elbows are under the shoulders. Tuck your toes, hips high. Hang out here. You can do a headstand if you want, or we're gonna stick with the core. It's inhale, shift your chin towards your thumbs like that plank we did in the beginning, and then exhale up. Inhale forward, exhale up. And we do that because that's actually the squeeze where the core is coming together. So that's why we're exhaling on the squeeze up. And we can all go to child's pose whenever we want. Nice. You can also just hold your plank whenever you want.
I was gonna try to shoot that.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
And when you're done doing what you're doing, let's meet in child's pose. Fire in the belly. It's good for us physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Stay where you are or press it to down dog. Hold or add vinyasa. Maybe a few wiggles in your up dog because of all that core action. And then hips high. Take 3 more resting breaths. And then when you're ready, we're gonna lift, what do we do? Let's start with the left leg, because that's what we did before. Lift the left leg. All right, so we're gonna change it up a little if you want. You can keep it at the nose, or we're gonna go exhale to the nose. Inhale high. Exhale under the body to the left elbow. Or is that the right elbow? It's shifted high. And then exhale, step it all the way up to the shoulder. Sorry. Inhale high. And then now we're gonna step it up. Sorry for the confusion. Go ahead, drop the back knee. I confused myself. So I'm trying to mirror you guys. And let me switch it up. So we have the left leg up, correct? Correct? The left?
Yes, left
Okay.
knee forward.
Okay. So we have the left knee forward. Bring your hands up to your thigh. And take the left thumb at the hip crease. Reach your right arm high. And then exhale, squeeze it across. Just tap the knee, and then inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, tap it over. Inhale, reach it up. One more time like that. And now we're gonna reach up, and you can stay here, or if you want a little more heat, lift the back knee. Hold it. And then we're gonna do the same thing. Exhale, tap it over. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Last time, tap, and now just hook the elbow. So you're coming into your prayer. Stay here, or hands at prayer, look over the shoulder. Stay there. If you can open it up, that means the hand stays on the outside of the knee. That's gonna give you a bigger twist. If you don't want that bigger twist, you can always put it down on the inside of the foot, the way we do in the beginning of practice. And you're all breathing. Make sure you're twisting towards the thigh. Nice. And then go ahead, bring it back down, and just go to down dog or child's pose. And rest or flow. I'll try to do better on this side. Alright, so either from hands and knees or down dog, lift the right leg. And it's exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, under the body to the elbow. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, up to the right shoulder. Inhale, reach it high. And now step it up. Drop the back knee. Hands to your thigh. Bring that right thumb at the hip crease, left arm high. Exhale, tap it over. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Hold it here. Stay here or lift the back knee. We're doing 3 more. So left arm high. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Last time, reach. And the next time, hook the elbow and work your twist. Hang out, go to prayer, open it up, whatever feels good for your body on this side. Breathe. These look great. Great. Nice. Now bring it back to center, hands down. Go to down dog or child's pose. Rest or flow. Everything is optional, right? And take 3 more resting breaths. That's 1. That's 2. And so when you're ready, either from hands and knees, let's just meet at the back of the mat. From hands and knees or down dog, find your way into ragdoll. And just take a few breaths here. Let everything settle. Let your head relax. Notice if you're judging yourself and stop. Give yourself love. Starts with ourselves. And then bend your knees and slowly stack your vertebrae. At the top, reach. Palms spin in. Check out your ankles. Make sure they're under the hip bones. That means they're under the knee bones. So feet apart. Yep. Lift your heels. Press through the big toes. Find your balance and then tiptoe up. Or just wiggle your way up and then drop your heels, drop your arms, and shake it all out. Good job. All right, so let's do eagle. So left foot balance. We're gonna do our side lifts first. So right toe out, thumbs up, belly's in. Shift the weight into the left foot. And then pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend your standing leg, wrap your thighs, elbows in, left on top. Keep it or wrap the palms. Some of you are going to be able to bend deep enough to pick up that toe. Some of you might be able to wrap it around the lower calf. Let go of judgment. Breathe. Nice. So the more you bend the back leg should not be straight because you'll never get the bind if it is. All right, so we're going to do that same little tap or not. So rest when you need to. We'll meet in ragdoll. So the tap just looks like this. Exhale, elbows towards the knees. Inhale, come back up. Use your core. Exhale, squeeze. It's going to be hard to balance otherwise. Inhale, come up. Remember, you can touch here. Exhale, squeeze. There you go. Inhale, up. And now unwind. Stretch it. And drop it. Just fold forward. Just like I said, yawn here. Settle your breath. Walk your hands over to the right side of the right foot. Let your left hand grab the calf or ankle if it feels good. Right arm high and then bend the left knee. And now we're going to switch it out. Go to the other side. Right arm across. And then bend the right knee with the left arm high. And just enjoy that stretch there because we just worked that, right? I feel it. Then go ahead and come back to center. Just grab elbows for a moment. Let everything settle back in. And then drop your arms, bend your knees, and slowly stack your vertebrae coming up. At the top, reach. And hands to the heart. Drop your arms. What's good for the goose? Other side. Left toe touch, right foot balance, thumbs up. Shift this way, lift that toe, let it float. Pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend the leg, wrap it over, elbows in. It's right on top this time with the elbows. Backs of the hands or palms. You can keep it here with the toe touch. It'll make the crunch easier. You can pick it up and wrap it, go for it. It's going to take a lot of core to keep the balance here. So when you're ready, exhale, tap it down. Inhale, reach it back up. So toe can touch, exhale, tap. Remember, inhale, reach. Remember that back leg has to be bent. Exhale, tap, inhale, reach. And now unwind and fly. And shake it out. Good job. Find your mountain. Oh no, yeah, we're gonna fold again. Reach high. And exhale, fold. We're gonna stretch out that IT again. Walk your hands over to the left side, right hand holds on, left arm high, bend the right knee. And then switch sides. Bend the left knee, only if it feels good does the right arm go up, and it may not even be necessary. remember the focus is on that hip. And then go ahead and drop it down, grab opposite elbows, and just let everything settle back to center. And then drop your arms, bend your knees, and slowly stack your vertebrae. At the top, reach. Stretch it long and tall. You can add your back bend. Come up straight and hands down. Drop your arms. And let's do the left foot balance. We'll do tree or Galavasana because it's going to feel good on that opposing hip. So you can do your tree. You can even do a half lotus if that's in your practice here. Or you're going to do your Galavasana when you bend like you're in chair. Both knees are bent. Remember, shoulders are over knees. And then the right ankle crosses over. You make your figure four. The more you bend, the more you're going to feel the stretch in that right hip. You can keep your hands up at the heart. Some of you might be able to reach for the floor. Nice. Beautiful. We have great trees. We have great Galavasanas. We're all breathing. Ooh. Trees fall. When you're done, yeah, squeeze your belly, come up, and just shake it out. Switch out the hips. And switch to the other side. Tree or Galavasana, whatever you did on the other side. So remember your tree is here. Galavasana, bend both legs. Left ankle over and till you feel that stretch in the hip. Feels good after we've been doing the balancing on the one leg. Nice poses. Beautiful. Bend a little more into that standing knee and let your shoulders come over your shin in Galavasana. Now come up and let it go. Switch it out. Shake it out. Find your mountain and let's be done. All right. So inhale high. Exhale fold. You can stay here. If another squat would feel good, take it. Just because it feels good, for no other reason. And if it doesn't, skip it and make your way straight to the back of your mat to end up in down dog or child's pose. Nice. Think of your exit plan. It can be just sitting up, crawling your way back into child's pose, or it can be a crow. When you're done, we'll meet in down dog or child's pose. You can add that last flow if you want it. And then we'll all meet it, hands and knees. And just do 2 cat-cow tilts, release your spine. And then return to your flat back. Make your way on to your bottom, swing your legs around to the front. And then bend your knees, just like we did at the beginning. Bring your hips width apart, hold on behind the thighs. And you can do the same thing we did before. You can do that little hinge back, and then inhale up, since exhale back. Inhale up, or you're gonna go into full boat, Navasana. Take hold behind the thighs, float the toes, try to get the shins parallel. Stay there or reach through the arms. If you need more, you can extend the legs. If you need more, you can drop into low boat. Nice. Now squeeze the tongue back to high boat. And then hold on and rest. So we're going to do one more round of Navasana. If you want to skip it, you're free to just go onto your back. All right. So when you're ready, sit up. Remember, it can be here, like we did in the beginning, or float the legs. Maybe the arms reach, maybe the legs extend. If it feels like too much on the back, you've gone too far. So your other option here is keep bent knees, and when you go into low boat, you just extend them, and then exhale, bring them in. Exhale, extend. No, it's exhale, squeeze, inhale, extend. And remember, you can skip it all. We can all thank Diana. End of practice. Go ahead and hold up and rest. And just twist it out. So keep your right leg in, let your left leg go out, heart up, shoulders down. Keep it or cross it. Hug the knee with the left, look to the right. Maybe you add the elbow because it feels good. Remember, we do things that feel good. And then we find those places where we resist and we think about why are we resisting. All right, wait for your exhale, unwind to the open side. And then come to center and switch. Keep it or cross it, hug the knee, with the right, look to the left. Maybe at the elbow. Wait for your exhale, unwind to the other side. Come back to center, bend your knees, pick up your bottom, walk it towards your heels, and come onto your back. We'll just bring our knees up for a moment and make little circles and reverse your circles. And our counter to our core or our back bend. So we'll do two. We'll start with bridge. If you have another back bend practice, feel free to go there. Bridges are Old Faithful. So palms are down, gaze is up. On an inhale, press into your hands and feet, tilt your pelvis, lift high. Remember, inner thighs hug together, parallel, not to touch. Maybe you interlace your fingers and walk the shoulders closer. Keep working the sternum towards the chin. And then wait for your exhale and slowly lower down. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. If you need something else, take it. Just take a few resting breaths. Either knees together or feet together. The knees open. And stay where you are, or we'll do one more round. Can be bridge if you're working on wheels, fingers under the shoulders, elbows to the sky. Hips lift just like before. Remember, you're not gonna hang out on the head. Maybe just feel the weight lift you a little. Maybe you can get the arms to start to straighten. If it hurts the body, don't do it. Bridge is a great back bend. And if you're still up, wait for your exhale, lower down. And hug your knees into your chest. Rock out your low back. Make circles, reverse your circles. And then just keep your left leg in, send your right leg high, flex it, and use the strength of your core to lower the leg. Pushing the back into the mat. Once the leg touches, rock it side to side. And then arms in a T, knee to the right, gaze over the left arm, keep that left shoulder on the mat. You can always extend this top leg and reach out for the foot if that feels good. It's going to get a little deeper into that IT. Bring it back up, hug it in and rock it out. And then keep your right leg in, send your left leg high, flex the foot, use the strength of your core to lower your legs slowly. Nice control, looks good. Once it touches, just give it a rock. And then take your arms in a T, let the knee go across the body, knee to the left, gaze to the right. I like to hook my toes, I think it gives me a little deeper pull there. But see what feels good for you. Remember, you can extend that top leg if it feels good. It's like Pasrita Padangusthasana. And then if it went out, bring it in. Hug it up to center one more time. Stay here or bottoms of the feet together. Press your knees away. Keep it there or keep hold of your feet or toes. Take your feet high. Find happy baby. Any movement that feels good. Rock a little. Tap your knees down. Straighten your legs. Whatever feels good. If your feet are up, bring them in. If your knees are wide, pull them together. If it feels okay, hug yourself up into a tight little ball. And then wait for an exhale and stretch it out in all directions. And find Shavasana. Take up space, as much space as you want. More space than you think you need. Take it up. Make sure your back is comfortable, flesh of the bottom towards the heels, shoulders away from the ears. Eyes are closed if that's comfortable. And then just imagine a beautiful golden light enters the body through the crown of the head. As the light pours through your body, it brings warmth and relaxation to the scalp, the forehead, the eyes, nose, and mouth are relaxed. Ears, cheeks, the jaw and chin are relaxed. Make sure you're not clenching your jaw. The neck and shoulders. The arms, hands, and fingers. The chest, the heart and lungs. The abdominal area with all your internal organs. The upper, middle, and lower back are relaxed. The hips, pelvis, buttocks. Thighs, knees, calves, and shins, ankles, feet, and out. The body is completely relaxed. This state of peace is your true nature. Take a few moments just to be.
The Yoga Sutras say, when the practitioner is firmly established in the practice of the truth, their words become so potent that whatever they say comes to realization. So bring the awareness back to your breath. Deepen your breath. Let it fill your body with light. Start to wiggle fingers and toes. Move hands and feet, arms and legs until you're ready for a big stretch. And if it feels good, hug your knees to your chest one last time. If you'd like to roll to one side, take some time on your side in a fetal position, first shape we ever made. And in your own time, in your own way, when you're ready, make your way up to your comfortable seat. We'll close our practice. Find your tall spine. Find your breath. Remember your peace. Share your light. Hands to the heart. Bow in. Give gratitude. Look for the joy. Share the joy. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you all for sharing your practice, your presence. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. Farmers market's open. All right. Bye, Facebook people.